Jacob, can we talk? I've made up my mind about something.
Of course, milady. I am yours to mold at your whim. What is the issue?
Well, the truth is...
Please, do not hesitate. You have but to ask, and I will assist in any way imaginable. For you, Lady Corrin, I would walk through fire and ice. I would charge into an army of faceless if you asked it of me. I would manually extract the fangs from a dragon's jaws to prevent its biting you.
Oh, thanks, Jacob. This isn't anything like that.
I remind you, Lady Corrin, that my talents are not limited to the battlefield. I can cook, clean, sew, smith, demolish, or bricklay anything you might require.
I know. You're extremely
Please, forgive my immodesty. It is, of course, thanks to you that I am so accomplished in the butlery arts. Now I feel there's nothing you can ask of me that I couldn't perform with ease.
Would you just let me finish? I couldn't wish for a better butler than you, Jacob. I know I can count on you for any service, big or small.
And yet, you clearly have something to tell me that you believe I won't want to hear.
I want to be independent.
Independent? Out of the question.
What? But I'm an adult now. I shouldn't need your help all of the time. And hey, aren't I supposed to be the boss in this relationship?
Yes, but your authority has limits. Among them, you may not deny my reason to live.
Reason to live? Aren't you exaggerating a little?
Not even slightly, my lady. When I was first sent to serve you, I was incompetent to perform even simple tasks. The other servants shunned me, since I invariably created more work for them. You were the only person who took the time to talk with and encourage me. I will never forget the kindness you showed me, and I will be indebted to you forever.
When you put it that way, I see your problem. But on the other hand, I want to be able to do things myself, so I can help the others.
A noble goal, but not incompatible with receiving help yourself from time to time.
All right. You've made your point. Let's compromise. Teach me how to make a pot of tea.
Tea? Why?
I want to learn to help everyone, including you, Jacob. I want to be able to make tea for the person who takes such good care of me. Is that acceptable? Jacob?
I'm so touched. To think that my liege, Lady Corrin, would feel this way about me. Very well. If you insist on this act of wanted domesticity, I will not stop you.
Really? That's great.
But we must be cautious. Tea is dangerous business. Make it only when I'm nearby.
You got it. Let's find some tea leaves and get started. Thank you so much, Jacob. You're the greatest butler in history.
My word. I hope nothing ill comes of this arrangement. Lady Corrin has no experience in the kitchen. Things could get apocalyptic.
This time, I'm going to nail it. I'm going to make the perfect cup of tea for Jacob. So, first and then hot.
Are you alright, Lady Corrin?
I'm fine. The kettle boiled over is all. Don't look so worried, Jacob. I can make a pot of tea in my sleep.
So you have said, but... Forgive me for observing that you have not once managed it since our lessons began.
That'll be enough truth out of you, mister. You have to at least admit, I'm getting better at handling the kettle, though. All I need to learn now is how to keep the tea from going bitter.
Quite, but... I'm afraid we'll run out of tea leaves first. And by we, I mean the nation. Perhaps you should spend more time just watching me make tea. Then, after a while, we can start practicing on your own again.
But I don't want to get in your way while you're working, Jacob.
Thank you. But to be honest, worrying about you is the bigger drain on my time.
What? How so?
Look to your left. When we started talking, I had washed all the dishes. But now there's another mountain of them.
Gods, it's like a sheer cliff face of stemware. I'm sorry, Jacob.
Now, may I please just make the tea so I can tame the savage dish beast sooner?
You know what? No. Go wash the dishes, and I will make the tea. I can do this.
My apologies. I'd forgotten just how stubborn you can be.
I'm not listening, but I can still hear you. All right. Time to ignore Jacob and get back to this perfect tea in the making.
Fine. May I at least check your tea when it is finished?
I suppose this is a bit pointless if I don't make it the way you like. All right, Jacob. It's finished. I think I got it this time. Probably.
I shall be the judge of that. First, to examine the color of the tea. And secretly add some sugar and hot water. Well done, Lady Corrin. The color is passable. Let's have a cup together.
This is so silly, but I'm really nervous. It's just tea, though. Hey! It's not bitter!
Ah, delicious! Good work, Lady Corrin. You're now certified to make a pot of tea.
Wonderful! I'm going to go find some other people to try it as well.
Do be careful running with that hot kettle! I think I managed to cover up the bitterness. Even if it's a little bitter, everyone will gladly drink the cup of tea that she's made. Hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. Lady Corrin, may I have a moment?
Of course, Jacob. And thanks again for teaching me how to make tea.
As always, I am delighted to serve you.
You look pretty unhappy for a man who's supposedly delighted. What's wrong?
I need to apologize to you, my lady. I'm truly, deeply sorry.
Huh? What for?
The truth is, your tea was quite bitter, undrinkably so. When you handed me the pot, I secretly added some sugar and more hot water. I shouldn't have done it, and I'm terribly, terribly sorry. I just couldn't stand to watch you do what's wrong any longer, so... Lady Corrin?
Sorry, Jacob. I knew you did that.
You did? Then you won't punish me for interfering?
Not at all. You were only trying to help me. I admit, I was too stubborn about it. So, I think that makes us even, don't you?
You are most magnanimous, milady.
Well, I also learned something from this. I still need your help to stay on track, Jacob. So, can I count on you to stick with me, even when I'm a stubborn mule?
Of course I will. I promise to never leave your side. In all honesty, I seem to fall apart when I'm not with you as well.
It's funny how alike we are.
That you would even compare us that way. I might faint with joy.
No fainting, Jacob. Jacob? Jacob? Wake up!